Live, I'm alive. Yes, sir, I'm alive. Retired, but live. Let's see, what I'm going to do today. Still catching up, still catching up. I decided that I need to work on Christina's car. She won this actually on C3, 35 cents. Dave won the bid. He spent like over $100 for this car. Appreciate you, Dave. Now Christina gets this car. Then I think Christina won this car. Man, this is really poorly done car. I was at Brian LCS. He sent me this car, and man, it was really poorly done. And Christina got $15 for this. I appreciate you, Christina, but it was really poorly done. Even at $15, I just feel like it's a very poor quality. I just cannot do live stream art. Anyway, I need to practice. I need to practice. And I decided that I'm gonna put it on a. I was gonna put it on a something scary on the car. So I was looking for, I decided I'm gonna just do this car over for Christina. Anyway, I know there are other obligation I have. Let me go over those obligation. I'll go over that obligation after I explain this. So anyway, I'm gonna redo this car, and I'm gonna put it on here. At least give looks. Although this is pretty good quality car, but I don't know. I feel like Christina deserved this car, on this car. So, and now this is a very first my story car. So, I appreciate Dave for. Anyway, Dave price tag Christina for this car. So if Christina gets this car, then this car and redo of this car. So these three cars. And I decided to do something scary. And I thought about evil Superman, maybe vampire Superman, maybe zombie Superman. But I decided, you know what? Nothing is more scary than a good Superman being really angry and losing control, right? So Superman, going angry mode. That's nothing more scary than that. So I decided I'm going to do that and put it on here. So that's what I'm doing now. This is my. I'm gonna call this complete. Let me see if I could. Hold on. Is there something I could do to make that? Hold on. So yeah, I decided that I'm gonna just say this is done. I've been holding on to it for too long. I'm gonna send this to G-Man, Robert. I need to put some cover on. Put some cover on here, and so I finally he actually paid for this, so I need to send this, right? Christina actually paid for this, so I need to send this. Now, I another one I feel really obligated to finish is Simple Simon's book, because he bought the actual book. He want me to draw him a something is killing the children cover on a sketch cover. So I said, yeah, okay, I'll do that for you. I've been promising him that for years, right? So anyway, I have a I'm working on a design, but Simple Simon requests that I do not reveal. He don't want to be spoiled. He want me to surprise him, so I cannot show any kind of work I've done on his book. Now this guy, let me go over again. This is a horror sketch. I decided this is going to take way too long, so I'm going to put this version on a something scary card that Loc sent me. Whenever I finish this, that's when I send them orders hide. I do need to send them yeah, so that particular design right on this card, right? Yeah. Then oh, extra Dracula, I need to send him a card. Maybe, that's a little bit scary, right? So okay, something scary. Yeah. There's, again, extra Dracula. I need it. I wanted something angry like this, but yeah. Then Ben Parker, I need to put that. That's kind of scary too, right? So I'm gonna put that on here for Ben Parker. This is a Mastodon. And you get Mastodon. He like beast. Mastodon wants beast. So, oops, you didn't see that. You didn't see that. But it's not. That's not gonna be Simple Simon's. That's not gonna be Simple Simon's design. So don't worry about this. Okay? It's not. This means just practicing the mask. Now, those masks are really hard to do. Let me see if I have those masks are super hard to do. I cannot find that. Yeah, but I have a pretty cool idea for Simple Simon, so that's not it. Now, let's get back to this Superman. I'm gonna see if I could put the angry face right here. Oh. By the way, this is my leftover drink from yesterday. I had finished half of it. No fizz, but there's sugar in there still, so I need a little energy. All right. Where's my Superman drawing? There you go. Yeah. Nice guy like Christopher Reeve, Superman, becoming evil. That's scary, right? I'll put him in a black Superman suit though. Let me see if I could try to get Christopher Reeve's likeness here. That means I have to make this face pretty big. I want to start with his eyes, but let me see if I could first of all draw in the envelope him in first. Kind of, kind of little. Not a straight face drawing. Kind of like that, right? Hmm? Something like that. So now I'm going to start with the eye, right? No. Now I'm going to put an eye here. Like that. Eye. Like that, right? The center line is right there. Okay. Center right there. Now I'm going to draw his eyes, right? Angry Superman, Christopher Reeve Superman. And this his eye looks really crooked here. Look at it, looks like a distortion rather than a actual. I don't know. But because he's looking down a little bit, and his what do you call eyebrow, and his eyes are the lid are very close. I think it's because he's opening all up, and you see the only half moon on the moon. And his the bridge is squeezed in. One thing I think I am good at is observation. I don't think I'm. In no way I'm technically sound, but I seem to observe. And he's because this thing pops out, creates a shadow in his underneath his eyes. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. Let me go ahead and zoom in there because I'm only drawing the car, so let me go ahead and zoom in there. Like that. Kind of dark in here. And the bag on these eyes are darkened. His nose are This is the surface of his nose right there. Kind of this side is a little, this thing is a little smaller on this side than on this side. This side is showing the whole nostrils are exposed. Yeah, no, it's not Halloween anymore. But I still got this something scary cards that I need to use. And I still got 20 more something scary cards that I need to finish up on my original Halloween project. But that's not priority now because I gotta get these guys out. Deep set in, the eyes are deep set in. Yeah, really deep set in there, but Christopher Reeve looks really angry. And then okay. Oh, you guys saw that Between the Line is back. Looks like they changed the name of the show. I wanted to participate today, but I really cannot. I couldn't participate. I mean, I thought about maybe showing some of these cards because some of these today's theme was entomorphic. So I thought, maybe entomorphic, but I didn't do it today. And the idea of that thing is that you show your cards up, you show your drawings up, while they're doing the show. And I just couldn't commit the hours. But I'm glad the show is back. They call it drawn to you or something like that. Drawn to you. How's the sound? I hope the sound is coming out okay. Yeah, I gotta take like time. I gotta take a time. And I cannot do something quick like this. I wish I could do it quick. I wish I could do it quick. Mm. Couldn't. Now you see this thing right here? When you're angry, those things are more pronounced. There's a lot of tight lips. These things are very pronounced. Now, don't forget the darkest bagness. Yeah. Hey, Bobby. Bobby, what's up? Look, I got your package, bud. I'll open it. I'll open it maybe tomorrow. Then I'll have video up maybe a few days after that. I'm behind. Appreciate you, bud. Appreciate you. Yeah. Well, I'm glad I got it too, bud. Appreciate the. I feel that's another reason why I'm doing this card, because I got your package and I'm like, man, these people pay for these things. I know it's for the charity and everything, but I gotta get this thing done. So you know, but of course, I couldn't let it go. I'm sorry. I gotta try my best. I don't care if it's good or not, but I feel like I didn't try my best. Yeah. So I'm doing it over. Christopher Reeve has a pretty big forehead, doesn't he? Wants to do the Superman curl there, but he wants to do Superman curl, but he is too angry to have that Superman curl. Hmm? little too angry for the Superman crawl. Hey, thanks, bud. Thanks for the encouragement, bud. Thanks for the encouragement, bud. A little bit higher. Now, you know how much a person is looking down by how much his ear is up on. Let me see this right here. You see that ear right there? If you go all the way, that's the ear right there, and this bottom of his ear is above his nose. If you look at mine, it almost, let me see, there's my ear. So it's the bottom of my ear is about the same right there, right? But as soon as I do this, nose goes down, ears goes up. Nose goes down, ear goes up. So that's why he's looking down. That's why he's looking down like this, not like this. Right, Bobby? Right, Bobby? Ears up here. Ears is up here. Hey, Team Nerdy. Looks like you're killing someone on the vote thingy. The Chrome channel. Oh, okay, I remember the Chrome channel. Oh, okay. Oh. Yeah, you gotta. That's part of the game, right? Observation. Yes. Part of the observation. You gotta. Kinda. You have to have it in your head. You know why? Ever since the stroke, because I lost, at the beginning of the stroke, I lost control of my hand. And I told myself, yeah, I don't have a control of my hand, but I didn't lose the I lost the hand coordination, but I was still able to observe, right? Yeah. You know, if I lost the if I lost this part, you know, the part where that helps me observe, if I lost that, then it's hard to come back from. That's hard to come back from, right? But if my mind is intact, I have a chance of coming back from, you know. Oh yeah. Thanks, bud. Hey, Sleepy, how are you? By the way, Team Nutty, you still will not come up and do your victory speech. Kinda, you need to come on and do your victory speech. Oh. Hello, Sleepy, how are you, sir? Nothing more scarier than a mean-looking Christopher. Tomorrow night? You'll do your victory speech tomorrow night? Okay. Oh, I didn't even I didn't even throw this out there. How can you come on if anyway, I'll put this up there. Anybody, if you wanna drop by, drop by. Don't you think? I mean, come on. I mean, come on. Don't you think this is gonna be much better than this? I mean, so knowing that I could do this and giving my Christina this card, I can do it. I can do it. So. I just couldn't do it. Now, it's off the center a little bit, this one. But it's okay. Right? Right? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I just couldn't, yeah. I just couldn't, no, if this was my best, I mean, I'll go ahead and do it. I mean, nothing shameful about that, but, I know I could do better. You know, I know I could have done better. I'm not being. And maybe off. Capturing likeness is the hardest thing to. Yeah, I think so too. I just thought about. By the way, reason why I'm trying to capture the likeness is because I wanted to challenge myself. I mean, I could have done something like this, but a little bit better quality. But I just couldn't do that either. I had to do something. I had to challenge myself. Besides, having so and it was really hard to challenge myself with the Superman figure with the bust like this because it's just face and a tight, There's really not much there to challenge myself with, but trying to capture Christopher Reeve was a challenge, and trying to capture Christopher Reeve in angry mode, I thought that was a challenge too, right? So I just wanted to challenge myself a little bit. I think if the thing about art is that you're not competing with someone, you're competing against yourself. And the only way I can improve is if I challenge myself. If you don't challenge yourself, then first you don't compete with anyone, and then if you're not able to challenge yourself, then you will never improve. I mean, you will improve. If you keep on doing it, you'll improve. But the more challenge you do onto yourself, you quicker improvements. I think that's my opinion. Sorry, I keep on telling myself, hey, I need to talk while I'm drawing. Me talking does several things for me. It gets my brain moving, and get my vocal cord up. Kind of exercise. All this is exercise. Kim Jong-gi, I think he said it. He said that there's no practice in life. I'm going to take a new take on that. He says there's no such thing as practice in life. My take is life is nothing but practice. Now, Alrighty. Now you know these S's are so hard to do. See, this is this. I'm gonna put a little triangle right there. Little triangle. They're like a kind of animal cracker right there. There's a little animal cracker right there. Fish. There you go. Yeah. Yeah. I gotta remember this. This is a little fish right here. Yeah. All right. Now, see if I could do the ink. I ran out of the ink other day. These things are expensive, but I like this 0.005 micron. Now, before I challenge myself to use these, one challenge at a time. And let me go ahead and let me win some. Let me win some before I challenge myself to ink with these again. I did try. I did try this with this, but I'm gonna use this. All right. Wish me luck. Wish me luck here. I always start with the eye. Kind of like if I mess up on the eye, then I might as well just give up right there. Yeah. Well, Team Nutty, I'm not a fan of weird photos. But I guess you got young people. I mean, you guys got your own humor, so I'm not being judgmental. I'm just not into it, that's all. I don't have a clean lines. uh, but hey, each his own, right? Each his own. Each his own. Each his own. Well, good, good. Thank you, TM. Hey, Strange Dog Comic Wrestling. TM like to eat cats. Oh, really? Well, I'm not. I'm not that kind of. I'm not into that kind of story either. There's rumor going around that we immigrants like to eat cats and dogs. And yeah, I'm not that. You know, you ask me if I ate a dog. Yeah. I ate a dog when I was a little boy. I was in Korea. It's my mom told me it was a bear meat. I thought, what? Bear meat? Cool. And so it wasn't back in those days. Koreans saw no shame in eating a dog meat. They had marketplaces. There are people who raise dog for meat. But when I came to the United States, and we saw how Americans take care of their pet, and we had plenty of warning that yeah, Americans don't do that here in this country. So yeah, you know what? Even in Korea, when my mom finally revealed to me that I actually ate a dog, not a bear meat, I go, Mom, I don't, poor puppy, I didn't want to eat puppy. But when I heard that, when I saw that how people in the United States take care of their pet, I go, man, that's nice. And they were eating. I mean, we had a pet too, by the way. We had a dog too, and he ate the slop. But here in the United States, you actually go to the grocery store and buy a meal just for dogs. Wow, that's cool. And also, because the United States had so much, it was a land of plenty, right? We didn't have to eat dogs. So there was no need for us to go out there and eat dog meat. But you know what? There's still people. So I don't know if you guys remember. You remember that MASH show? Because people saw that MASH show, and that, you know, because they showed that one episode where Korean people were eating dog meat, that they my friends were accusing me of eating dog. Hey, you Koreans like to eat dog meat, and I go, hey, no, we don't. I mean, yeah, some people do like eating dog meat, but and I did eat it, thinking it was a bear meat, but I didn't particularly enjoy the idea of eating dog meat. But you can explain that in front of these bullies when oh yeah, you ate dog meat, you Neanderthals, you subhuman, you. But one thing about the United States, you didn't have to do it. You don't have to do that to survive. You go to McDonald's and have a beef hamburger. Why would you downgrade it to a dog meat? It's just way of they're figuring out ways to bring out hate in you, figuring out how to hate people. I'm just joking. Of course you are. Of course you are. I made fun of a team. I've been mean to team Nerdy too. We all like to be mean to Team Nerdy. Yeah, deer meat is pretty gamey, but my friend, his name is Steve Pickle. I still remember his name. My roommate, college buddy, he go to hunting, deer hunting, and he will bring a deer meat in a jerky format. Man, those were good. So yeah, we ate Bambi. That's Bambi. Oh, one of my comeback when this bully was always making fun of me. You guys eat dog meat, and I go. So I say, so what? You lick a horse's ass? And he goes, no, we do not. He goes, no, we do not. And then I would point to a stamp and say, glue on this stamp is made out of a horse's ass, okay? So even back then, man, people leave me alone. Well, it's true. And some of us had to eat whatever we can get our hands on, and some of us make a new, you know, have a never mind. I'm not going to say anything. Mm-hmm. Hey, like that, Bobby? Like that? All right. I was a short little ass. I was. Well, I'm still a short little ass, I guess. That didn't change. So, but one thing, the one stereotype I was able to take advantage of while I was growing up in Oklahoma was that they all thought they all thought these Asians are like Bruce Lee's, you know. You know, they, they all think we knew Taekwondo or Jiu-Jitsu or Judo or Um, fortunately, I actually fortunately, I was fortunate enough to actually learn some taekwondo when I was in Korea. That's funny too. That's funny story too. Even in Korea, I was a little. Uh, I was still a very beatable kid. You know what I mean? Scrawny kid. I was a bookworm, man. I was a bookworm. I wasn't. I wasn't a athlete. So, so kids would beat me up, bully me, and so guess what? My dad he had this. He knew this. He had a friend of his was a some kind of a captain at the police department, and he decided to enroll me in a not in a you know these typical. He decided to enroll me in a police department taekwondo place. They train you pretty tough in the. It's not nothing like typical neighborhood taekwondo place, but even then I was kind of had to learn about humility. Because what happened was I thought I was hot shit, you know. I got me my blue belt, you know. That was hot shit. And so I would put my little key toe book, on my, put on my shoulder like this, and I was gonna walk. I'm walking down the street. No one can hurt me anymore, Then some little kid, tiny little kid, threw a rock at me. You know what I'm saying? As I'm walking down the street, I'm going back from the. I had a good workout, and I'm a tough little shit, right? So he threw the rock at me, and I go. So I took the rock. I didn't want to hurt him. He didn't hurt me. I just threw it toward his way, and goes oh. It didn't even touch him, right? He comes, it's hurt, and then he calls his brothers. Well, I don't know if he's there, but big kids. Two big kids shows up, and this tiny little kid. He's like, I was tiny, and he was even tinier than me. And he goes, "You hit me," and he showed me these scars down his arms. This little kid, he had scars down his arm, and I'm going, "You didn't see what you did?" I'm going, "I didn't do that." And then he's his big brother. "You hit my little brother?" I go, "No." And so, "Oh, you blue belt, huh?" Well, I think you owe my brother apology. Your brother apology. Okay. Well, okay. I'm sorry. I didn't hit him. I don't think so. So this little kid is hitting me. We dare you hit him back. We dare you hit him back. I'm going. So I got this little kid hitting on me. He's just hitting me, and I had to take it because these two big old kids just looking and grinning their ass off, you know. And I'm like, shit. And I'm like looking around. I'm getting these kids are not. These kids are having fun, you know, and they're not gonna let me by. And finally, some lady came by and broke up the fight. And it wasn't a fight. It was me getting beat up by this tiny kid. And yeah. Ever since then, I didn't go around the street with my, you know, toe book in the back, you know, my backpack. You know, I didn't flaunt it. You know, like I'm the big shot. You know, I learn my humility. You know, learn my lesson. I mean, and later, that he's a little kid. He was. I mean, that was a long time ago, you know. And I learned my lesson. Um, but but because I had that experience when the kids called me Bruce Lee, I never act like I knew anything. But I never backed down from any fighter. I mean, I never backed down. So they knew something was up with me, but they didn't know what. Don't underestimate the size, people. Uh, don't underestimate the size. You don't know if the big brother's around the corner. You never know. Have fun. You never know if. Anyway, because of that, and because of that experience, any kind of I appreciated that these people thought I was a Bruce Lee, right? But I didn't want to rely on just bluff, right? So I asked my dad, "Hey, Dad, I need to learn. I need to keep on studying my taekwondo. You know, like when you used to send me to the police academy. Can you find?" And so he actually found me a another instructor for me in Oklahoma, of all places. And I've been training under him for on my high school year, junior and high school years, and I make sure I made my black belt. I didn't want it to. I didn't want people to think that I was just. I mean, I will never. It can be just big. These kids were big, you know what I mean? I mean, I had to have something. No, not fun. I don't know if I want to put a shade in that thing. I'm gonna wait till I color. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. I'm kind of. I'm having a hard time making a long stroke. Like I want to be able to do this, you know. I want to be able to. I want to be able to do this, right? But I don't want to be going. I don't want to be doing that. But I want to just be able to make my little stroke. Thank you, gents. Thank you, gents. Mm. Oh, I need the energy. What time is it? 1:17. 13 more minutes. I won't go for 13 more minutes. I'm gonna put this. I'm gonna put that shade in with the color. I'm gonna use a. I wish I could do the. I wish I could do the. This a little bit better. The. I mean, right here, for instance, if I. How would I do this? Yeah, I know. I don't know. The thing. All right. Oh, sweep the leg, sweep the leg. Is that a Karate Kid reference? Let's see. I'm gonna let it dry and then that's good. Well, I don't know karate either. I did taekwondo. No. Nobody will mess with the crazy. Nobody mess with the crazy techniques. Yeah, make this. Kind of look naked, don't they? With all that pencil mark behind it gone. Mm. Oh yeah. I didn't learn to drink until I went to college. I was a good boy in high school. Um, I mean, probably because nobody really invited me to their drunken party. But when I went to college, uh, I was gonna be a good boy. I was gonna make a good grade in school and stuff. For a semester, I've been really good. Then one day, then I got really tired of my roommate. And we couldn't stand each other. Stuck in the room for 6 months. And this guy named Phil came over and goes, "Hey, we're gonna have a party at the Black Wells Lake." And well, I say immediately, okay. So he invited me to a party, and they was serving these drinks called Kool-Aid mixed in with the Everclear. And I said, okay. And it tastes like a Kool-Aid to me. So at first, and I got pretty drunk. And my roommate was actually, we got tired of each other because we knew each other from high school, and we decided to room together. And he knew me from high school, and he got drunk too. And then he told everybody, "Hey, this guy's a black belt in karate." He told everybody that. And by this time, I was a toast. I was gone. I don't remember the day. This is just as people telling me the story after the party. And so when this guy named Bill, he told everybody, and then everybody go, "Hey, you know karate?" And I go, "No, I know taekwondo." "Hey, show us. What can you do?" So I used to go to demonstration. My instructor liked to do demonstration shows, taekwondo demonstration shows, and we used to do things like you know, jump kicks where you put a cigar in your mouth, a cigarette in your mouth, and you kick it, and you just take the butt off. I mean, you just leave that little butt on. The rest of the cigarette will be gone, and then we'll do it blindfold, and we'll do background kick and all that stuff. And then a lot of these guys are really tall, so I do a lot of high jump kicks, and I'm 5'6". These guys are like 6'2", 6'3". So, and I said, put them up there, and I will kick. And then I guess I did all that. They say I did all that. And so this one kid, guy named Isaac, heard about this. And he found out later in the show, man, I heard about you, man. Can you, I'm gone, right? And I do remember this part though. I was in the elevator. And he goes, show me. So hey, this is in the elevator. I said, okay, you have a cigarette? And he goes, yeah, I want to background kick it. He's a 6'2" right there too himself. Isaac is tall dude, big dude. You don't want to mess with him. I kicked him, and he wore glasses. I broke his glasses. I didn't make it. I didn't. I was not near the cigarette. I kicked him, and he cut him open right there. And he's not. I mean, and ever since then, people did not mess with me at the. They didn't want to even see my demonstration. Yeah. Thank you, Kelly. Every Christmas. Hey, Kelly. And Cat. K-pop. Yeah. Hey, Will. Bo comic. Anyway, ever since then, the drunken master. Ever since then, they leave me alone. And by the way, I'll be totally honest with you, okay? If these guys really wanted to fight me, I don't care if I'm black belt or not, they will crush me, okay? They're much bigger than me. But they let me alone. They let me alone. And one day I got in the same elevator, and we have this guy named Yogi Bear. He's a tryout linesman for Oklahoma State, the football team. And we call him Yogi. Yogi Bear. I mean, dude is big. I mean, he will get a hold of me and squeeze me, I'll be gone, right? I was in the elevator and I go, hey, Yogi, and I'm tiny little guy. I'm 5'6" guy. He's like, he goes, hey man, I heard about you, man. Don't mess with me. Yeah, don't worry. Don't worry. I'll take care of you, Yogi. But you take care of me too. I want a duck. Did I win a duck? Willie, did I win a duck? Hello on the cow. All right. Well, thanks for listening to my nonsense. I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna first use a color to shade this, and if not, I will go ahead and put back the one thing about the shading like these, I could always put that in there. So right? Even after I color it. So anyway, I honestly feel better about this than this, even so. All right. Yeah. Well, the second part is where I color, and yeah. Hey, thanks. The nose is all messed up, but hopefully color will fix it. Hopefully, probably. A hint of it is so. Yeah, the hint of it. Yeah. You kept it good. I hope I cut the anger. Yeah, I don't think I got the likeness, but I cut his anger. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna open this. I got a package from Bobby. Bobby, you mean open it during on my show live? Or if you request that, then I could do that. But or you may make a video. Either way, you know what? I'll open it tomorrow. I'll open it tomorrow. All right. I'm gonna go, guys. I gotta go to sleep. Yeah. I'm looking forward to opening that up, but I'll use this to, and then I'll take a live stream like this, and I could cut that down and make it a video also. So yeah, I'll do it. All right. Good night, guys. Thanks for the showing up. Thanks for the visit. K-pop, Sleepy, under the under the coloforms. I don't know what that is. We'll see you, Willie. Kelly Comics, thanks. Hopefully one of these days I could work on your stuff, Kelly. Bobby again. Did I miss anyone? Oh, TM Nutty, my nephew. My nephew was here. Strange Dog Comic Wrestling was here. Yeah. Alright. Thanks, guys. Sweep the leg. I'm not sweeping no one's leg. Good night. Night, everyone. Night. Have a good night. Alright.